Hey humans, welcome back to otro videito más. Today we're gonna be answering one simple question. What happens to your lenses or your camera bodies after you remove the Alphagvrd skin? I've seen videos of people putting the skin on, but I've never seen videos of people taking or removing the skin from their lenses. So I'm very curious what's gonna happen. Is the adhesive gonna be too strong? Are we gonna have residue around the lens and around the lens body? I don't know, but we're about to find out. Let's go. So long story short, I am selling this lens 24-70 f2.8 from Sigma because I want to get a 16-35 and a 35-150. And because of that, I won't need this at some point in the near future. So I am gonna be selling this back. I have to take the skin off. I have to remove the skin. That sounds so messed up. But yeah, I'm removing the skin, and that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna see if there's any residue on the body itself. So I'm gonna start with the lens hood, see what happens from there. I found here, first section. I just gotta say, while I do this, these are the best skins I have ever used so far. So far. If there is no residue, this is gonna be definitely the winner, and the skin company I'm gonna use forever because it's so precise. Oof, okay, there goes that. So far, no residue. Oh no, I'm missing a piece. But I do love this skin. It's one of my favorites. It looks fun, but still professional. And I love how they have these like carbon fiber-ish skins for the black parts instead of just leaving them stock. The goal is to protect the whole lens, so the whole lens is not scratched up or damaged. And I'm glad I did. I'm glad I bought it because it just, you know, I'm not worried about them not taking it because it's damaged for whatever reason. All right, so far, so good. Oof, this one's gonna be tricky. Looks like the small ones, the small little areas are gonna be very tricky to get out. Might need some pliers or something. Not pliers, tweezers. All right, let's take this off. As you can see, there's literally no scuff marks or anything. There's no residue either. So I'm pretty impressed, pretty satisfied. I'm hoping the rest of the lens is gonna be the same. I might fast forward this part just so you don't have to sit down through it and make this a short video. But yeah, I just have to emphasize the only reason I'm taking these off is because I'm selling it. If not, they would stay there forever because I love them. They also help with the grip. Ugh. Ooh. All right, so far so good. No problems, no residue. Now let's go to the focus ring. So this one I was worried because when I was putting it on, I had to take it off and put it back on a couple times just to get it right. And yeah, you could see the ring just stretching and coming off. So I was kind of worried there for a minute, but after putting it on, it's fine. But I'm curious to see what's gonna happen now when I take it off. You see that? You see how it like stretches out? That was very satisfying. That was my biggest worry, and it is doing really, really well. It looks new. This is best decision ever. All right, let's continue on. This one's gonna be tricky. The button right here and this little section, I think it's gonna be tricky, especially the button. Okay. Top section, not bad. Let's just not break it. Slowly but surely. And I'm so sad because I love this skin. It's definitely my favorite. So the 16 to 30, yeah, the 16 to 35 is definitely getting the same one. Ooh, that was easy. Okay, so far so good. Now we got another big one. Okay, definitely broke that part. Little couple strings here. And I do have to say, guys, it did take me like about an hour to put each one. I was very delicate. I wanted to make sure it was like perfect, and it was. I'm gonna take the zoom ring off first, so then I can take this small little part off. Patience, my young Padawan. Patience. Okay, found the seam. Look, I don't know if you can see that, but you see how it like stretches out a little bit. Man, this is a breeze. I thought it was gonna be. I really thought I was gonna get some leftover residue, because I even used a heat gun on this to, you know, make sure it was in there. And I was worried. I was like, maybe I went a little bit overboard. They do suggest you use a heat gun, but mine was pretty hot. So I was worried I did too much. But so far so good. They stayed in, never came off, and now that I am taking it off, it's coming off no problem. All right, so the skin is off. There's literally no residue on any of it. All right, now we're gonna take the cap off. Start with the sides. So the only problem that this skin gave me was right here on the little edge of the caps. That was it. I think I did snip a little bit of it, just so it would fit better. But other than that, everything was pretty perfect. It's still a part inside, that part right there. Yeah, very tricky. I want to make sure not to snap it or break it. I mean the skin, because it would be really hard to actually get in there. So I think that was probably the hardest one to put in, and it's definitely the hardest one to take out. So come on, there we go. The audio was probably shoddy at some point. All right, last part. Last part. I'm so sad. It is all gone. I almost forgot. 24 to 70, 2.8. Yo, I just gotta say this, even if you don't buy a skin for your camera, even if you don't buy it, this right here, super helpful. Just super helpful, especially when it's in the videography bag. So helpful because they're all standing up. It's just plug them out. And I feel like you lose your caps less because you put a sticker on it. So you're like, I don't want to lose it because I don't want to buy another one. So great investment right here. Guys, this is a sad moment. It's happening. This lens is going back. Oh shit. It's going back. It's going back. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Sigma. But I really want just two lenses. I really just want the 16 to 35 and the 35 to 150. Cover basically everything with two lenses. That's the goal. Final verdict. The Skin Guard, the Alphagvrd, worth it. Worth it, worth it, worth it, worth it, worth it, worth it. That was tough. But yeah, it's totally worth it. It works beautiful. I mean, it just works perfectly. I had no issues with it. It was fun to put up. I did it like a little, you know, like 5-minute crafts, but it took me an hour. Just because I was being super detailed. I'm sure you can do it faster, but I want things to be perfect, especially when they're supposed to be there forever. So yeah, it was a pleasure using Alphagvrd. Huge shout out to them. This video is not sponsored by them, but I'll put the link to their website. There's no discount code or anything, but if Alphagvrd wants to collab, I'm more than willing, because I do love their product and it's actually good. So yeah, this lens 24 to 70 going back. I will miss this lens so much, but I won't miss it as much after I get the other two. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you do have any questions or comments, put them down in the comments below. I will answer them. I will get back to you, because as of right now, it's just 47 of you, and I can't wait to just have more on board at some point, maybe tomorrow. Oh, no, but seriously, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and yeah, hasta la próxima.
Oh yeah, that sounds good.